Here's Tiny and Pointy in the backyard.
Tiny, it will be dark soon.
Yes, Pointy. Soon. It will be very dark. That's something to worry about.
Tiny T-Rex and the very dark.
A nice dramatic opening. It is our first camp out in the backyard, and we are nervous. We have never slept outside before. We are mighty beasts. I am a Rex. Pointy is a Pointy. That's called a Stegosaurus. And Bob is my special squish. They have really scary shadows. Are they scary though? I don't know. They're hiding behind a tree here. But even mighty beasts get scared if we can't sleep with our nighty-lights. When I am inside the dark, it doesn't seem so dark. Auntie Junip has a lava lamp, and Tiny has his little night-lighty there, and Rory and Trixie are watching television. They've got a television lamp. And Mother has her desk lamp, and Father has the refrigerator lamp. But when I am outside, the dark is very dark. Outside, there are no nighty lights to turn on. There's all these scary eyeballs behind the trees and everywhere. And remember, this isn't a regular backyard. This is a prehistoric backyard, so those could be weird kind of night dinosaurs. And when there are no nighty lights, the grumbles and zombies come out. That's a zombie. Mother says, there's always a light shining somewhere, Tiny, even in the dark. If you are brave and look hard enough, you will find it. That's a good thing to be reminded of. Does it work, though, when you're outside with the zombies and the grumbles? But it is hard to be brave when you are scared of the crawly creeps, and it's hard to look for something when you have your eyes shut. Even Bob, the teddy bear, has his eyes closed. Pointy and I thought up a secret plan to be brave. When the very dark comes, we will be ready. They've outlined the size of the base of the castle, and then they'll build these towers, put a satellite dish and a telescope and a moat and a shark in the moat, and then they'll have a secret room downstairs where they can hide, and they broke the chalk. First, we will build a hiding fort. Oh, that's a good idea. A hot air balloon to get out of there. And they shall stay down here and watch television together. That will be a good hiding place. You could build your own hiding place on a piece of paper and draw all kinds of undergrounds and uppergrounds and getaway speedboats. To hide our snacks, look, Pointy has 2 pieces of bread, and Bob and Tiny have one. They're going to make one sandwich. Because he's got to make a sandwich for Bob, Bob gets some extra cheese in there. Pointy only gets 1 piece of cheese. He looks like he's not sure about this deal. To hide our snacks and ourselves. Oh, they have a big blanket to cover up with, and they're taking some sticks. What are they going to do with those sticks? Are they making a campfire? They're making a tent. Make it so the sticks can hold each other up like that, and then you put a blanket over the top and you have a tent. Have you made a tent at home? You can make a tent in your living room sometimes. You might get in trouble. I used to get in trouble for making forts. Pointy is not very happy about this arrangement.
I don't feel hidden.
Look, his points stick up too high, and his tail sticks out. He's covered in a blanket. He's a little bit camouflaged. That means you can't see him. He blends in with the starry night sky, but the grumbles and the creepy crawly eyes are going to see him. Next, we will make special helmets to protect our brains from the grumbles and zombies. I need a bigger helmet. Look, Pointy's helmet, his helmet's not one of these. His helmet's one of these. It's not a very good helmet because there's a lot of holes in it too. I don't know if I can keep this on my head, but we're going to try it. Do they keep their helmets on their heads? No, I guess they put them in a box and carry them outside. Okay. The next part of the plan is the most important. We must hurry. We are running out of time. Tap, 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 tap. That's the typewriter being tapped on by Mama. And the snore. That's probably how a T-Rex snores, right? I hear the grumbles. They are close. Better hurry. They've got a box full of Christmas decorations. Look at that. Bob the Bear has his little helmet on. His is a measuring cup because he's got a small head. Crunch, crunch, crunch. That's Auntie Junip. Remember her cucumber juice? She's smacking away the cucumbers, and she got a cucumber on each eye and one of those beauty masks where they rub the green paste all over their face to make their skin shine. Run, Pointy! The zombies are here! She's scaring the heck out of them. They better hurry. Look, they run, and they run into their stuff. Poof, and go flying. Oh, but they're safe. They're at their campsite. You call it a campsite where you set up your tent or your fort. That's your campsite. It's because you can see it, so it's a sight to see. I don't know why they call it a campsite, but it's a fun thing to call it. This is it. Our secret plan is almost ready. Look, they have a bear flag with Bob, and Bob has a Christmas light wrapped around his head. Oh, and they got Auntie Junip's lava lamp there. They got lights all over the place. Pointy's helping wrap them around the tree. And they're all up in the top of the tree, too. They're probably not going to be in the very dark for long. Now we will not be scared of the very dark, because we have made a super bright nighty-light. Click. Plug it in. Oh! Look at this gorgeous backyard filled with colorful, beautiful light. There's nothing to be afraid of when there's light like that. And then they tripped the breaker. That's what that's called. You put too much power through a circuit and it overloads, and there's a safety feature that switches it off. You don't really need to understand that, but the light is off and it is very, very dark. Our plan did not work. The very dark has got us. Oh no, it's incredibly dark. What will they do? I am scared. Pointy is scared. Bob is scared too. We are all scared together. Maybe we can be brave together too. Brave enough to open our eyes. Look very, very hard. Look at their eyeballs. They had their eyes closed when it got very, very dark. They poke their heads outside their tent and they look up in the sky. Look at that. Did you know that at night when it's very dark like that, that the stars come out and shine so beautifully you can see them? And find some light. Look, they're camping in the backyard, and they didn't need all of these Christmas lights because there's a gorgeous array of stars, and the moon is shining. What a lovely night. Doesn't that make you want to make a fort and go camping in it? Maybe not camping in the backyard. Not everybody has a backyard that you can camp in. Anyway, that is the story of Tiny T-Rex and the very dark.